and
Trudy, her sidekick.
Her
And this month we're focused on the history of the Tarot.
Yes, and what an intense history it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Very exciting. So you're going to get the official Ava Trudy rendition of the history of the Tarot after this video, or after your reading, should we say. And we have a certain take on it.
Yes, we do. There are a multitude of interpretations about what the history of the tarot is, due to the fact that it's mysterious. It's cloaked in mystery and intrigue.
That's right.
So it's open to interpretation.
That's right. And so the way we interpret it is specific to our mission, which is to uphold the sacred feminine and to mine the history thereof, so as to empower you guys.
Yes, all you wonderful women out there who've lost your natural telepathic powers.
That's right.
And our mission is for you to feel it, to nurture it, to let it grow within you, and to let it help you realign you with the natural law of the universe.
Ooh. And to reclaim it.
Because
who's our man crush? Our tarot man crush of the month? Michael Sarius? Look below. We're putting him below.
He's got one of these names that no one ever can pronounce.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
He's totally down with the sacred feminine.
That's right.
So you have to watch him. We love him, love him, love him.
We do.
So
our man crush for the month.
Yes, he's wonderful.
He is.
So, that said, here we are in the Tarot Cave.
Yes.
And we will be reading for you for the month of July.
Yes.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
It's hot.
Oh my goddess.
Oh my goddess.
That's why we've descended to the depths of the cave.
It's nice and cool down
Finally,
there.
after Egypt.
Yes, after it's so hot in Egypt.
Yes.
So it's nice and cool. There's a few bats running around here,
Yes.
but flying around. But other than that, it's beautiful down here. We have the ruins behind us.
We do.
Another means by which to define the future.
Right.
Yes.
Because in the beginning, the Tarot may have been actually steles. We've talked about that.
That's right.
They could have perhaps originated in Egypt as independent steles, which explained different rites of passage to the initiate.
Right.
If you can imagine that.
And
magical.
Later on, also, the tarot was a part of the sacred order of the Golden Dawn. Or that's what I believe is really the reason that we have tarot right now, is because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have the access to the tarot. The tarot's gone, was underground for many, many years, centuries in fact. So thank God that there are secret societies that have kept the knowledge and then recirculated it when it was culturally acceptable.
Yes.
Yes.
It is the book of truth.
Yeah.
The railroad, the tarot.
To wisdom and to self-knowledge is really what it is.
So we're so happy to be here.
Yes.
On with the reading.
Onward
ho!
Onward ho! Hi!
So are you ready for the Taurus reading?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Woo. All right, so let's go for it. It's a 4-card spread, Taurus, but before we do that, we're going to do last month's recap.
Oh my goodness. It was a wonderful month last month for Taurus because it was culmination. They had really come to a point where they had delivered the project, the idea to a state of completion.
Yes, and they were, first card that we had was the 2 of Pentacles, so they were weighing their options. So which option was the most practical option to take? And then at the end of the month, well, I like the second card too, let me back up, which was the card of challenges, and that was the Eight of Wands.
Yes.
Super hyper communication.
Oh, absolutely. They had to really be social media geniuses.
That's
really,
right. Network.
Yeah. Network.
Making phone calls, even texting, because people don't even make phone calls anymore.
Oh, and
whatever they do.
That's a shame too, because the human voice actually is very indicative of whether someone is telling the truth or not.
Yeah, that's true.
So they can hide a great deal by not using the telephone. So watch out.
But it was all going out, not coming in last month with the Eight of Wands. So
yes, it's all
it
going
was
out.
all going outward. And then at the end of the month, we had the Ten of Pentacles, which is a really cool card because, we're balancing through family.
Yeah.
We're balancing through our network, but our network of close friends via our social network, our family network.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. So you landed in a very solid place at the end of the month last month, and it's all about Pentacles, practicality, which is very interesting.
Yes.
It's very Taurian.
It's very Taurian. Your reading was very Taurian. So you were at home in the environment you found yourself in last month, June.
Yeah,
so
culminating in the 10.
Culminating in the 10, you had arrived at your Shangri-La.
Yes. Whatever that may be.
Whatever that may be.
At the end of June, you completed something that you had to complete on a practical manner, from a practical perspective. So 4-card spread.
Yes.
Let's do it.
For those of you who've never been with us, we do a classic 4-card spread, which means that the first position of the spread has to do with the overall environment of the month, tone-wise, emotionally, physically, intellectually.
The second card is a card of challenges, things that you will face. Third card, the card of the unexpected.
I love that.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Forewarned that's our motto here.
Yes, it is.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Fourth
Better
card.
to know what's going to happen so you can prepare for it.
That's right. And then we have the outcome card.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Oh, we need to know how to all fit together.
Right.
What all the cards really, as an assembly, mean. And also takes you into the next month and what is the energy that flows into the next month. So that's how it works.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Ava draws the first card. Go,
These are
Taurus, go.
pre-shuffled, as you could see.
Yay.
Let's see. I can hardly. Oh my God.
All right, and so in the position of environment, or the card that colors the entire month of July for you, Taurus, we have a very emotional man, the King of Cups inverted.
Yes. So you're going to be encountering, the King of Cups is a very good person. He tends to come from his heart. He's emotional, he's loving, he's kind, he's creative.
And he's also grounded.
And he's grounded.
Which this king is not.
This king is not.
This is the overly emotional, dramatic king. And how does that come out in the male persona?
Well, it comes in the male persona, it's a manipulation of others through their emotions. So, using your attachment, the obvious attachment that you feel that people have to you, against them. And so, maybe there's somebody in your midst that will be reflecting this negative quality of the King of Cups.
He's a creative king, but he's creative in the way he creates attachment.
Yes.
Yes, which is usually the negative.
Yes, so something to do. Last month, you brought your creative project to a conclusion, to a sort of a place where it had bloomed completely, and you were proud of your achievement. So it seems that all that networking may have brought into your midst someone who is not as interested in your welfare as much as he's interested in his own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much so. Because this is a creative king.
It's a creative king.
Mm-hmm. So if you're in the arts of any way, if that was what last month was about,
that's it.
This would be a natural sort of draw. You would magnetize this type of person.
You would.
Yeah.
And in the arts, if it's if you're trying to go commercial, you're going to find these individuals populate that world.
Right. Yeah.
They're in it for gain, and they're not always in it to help you. So perhaps you've encountered or will encounter someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart, but who will hypnotize you, lure you.
Right. Well, we always say the devil is the sex, drugs, rock and roll, and food card. I always see this sort of as a minor arcana devil.
That's right.
He's like the sex, drugs, rock and roll, and food king, which means that he's sort of self-medicating.
He's self-medicating.
Yeah.
Right.
So he would be like any water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer.
But an inverted water
But an inverted one. And we always say the shadow side of the water signs is addiction.
Yes. That's probably be like an Aleister Crowley.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, that's really dark though. That's you took
that
it from like shadow to black right there.
That's true.
It doesn't have to be like we have degrees all the way along the
of,
line.
Yes.
So it doesn't. You don't have to go all the way to like boom, nastiness.
Brought it in mind. I just brought to mind that. So stay away, or at least be cautious. Maybe it's also somebody whom you need, whom you want to protect, whom you want to save.
Could be.
People, because Taurians are always, they're stable people.
Right.
And their stability, they see people around them who aren't so stable.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna like confound our Taurians. This king.
Yes.
You'll be like, huh? Second card.
Second card. And the position of the challenge for the month of July for you, Taurus, is... Oh, look.
Not again.
Yes, again.
Oh boy, you guys keep getting this card.
Yes.
And in this position too.
Yes,
it's the Lovers, the Major Arcana Lovers card in the upright, in the position of challenges.
Yes. So,
okay. Well, these cards do tell a tale, don't they?
Don't they? So, okay.
Here we go, Taurus girl. I think what this means, and of course I want to see the other cards, but it kind of ties in to what we were looking at last month. There was some type of disruption that happened for Taurus a couple of months back. And you've been sort of
disrupted your life.
Yeah, you've been sort of attracting folks into your life because we've had a lot of queens. In the past we had queens, and now we have this king, this inverted king. So you're out there mixing it up. Let's just put it that way. And in between, there's this whole challenge, which is, when am I going to make some sort of love connection? That's kind of what I see here. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like we're looking for like our soulmate.
So many of you are looking for your twin flame.
Yeah.
Really.
Twin flame, right.
Twin flame. And so maybe the challenge is to maybe you found, maybe he's the King of Cups inverted.
Maybe.
Or someone, if you're in a relationship already, then it would be the person that you're with. The challenge is to balance that relationship. So, in other words, to come to a point in the relationship where you feel that it's equal, that both you and he are equally contributing to each other's edification, knowledge. That's what relationships, they're mirrors of one another.
Right, yeah.
So you're mirroring them and they're mirroring you. And what you see mirrored in them, maybe you don't like what you see. Well, you wouldn't be with them if that wasn't an important part of your evolution. All relationships are about seeing the other as a mirror. And so when you see bad things in another person, your significant other, well, it's to mirror that within yourself. So,
that's interesting. So maybe you're mirroring your more emotional, like shadow
self.
issues that you
Yes.
really don't pay attention to in your waking life.
Right.
Could be. You know,
Could
the
be.
challenge is also to dive in to this type of relationship.
It could be.
Just dive in head first,
Yeah.
maybe, because this is a roller coaster ride.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the background we have a volcano.
Yes.
And I
Well,
don't
that's
think it
passion.
could become more like, the eruption.
The eruptions.
And it's very phallic, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have sort of this blessing going on at the same time. So there are all this dichotomy of emotions that go on. And it isn't like a solid sort of, stable Taurian thing.
Yeah. But
This
on
is-
another level yet, because these cards, as we say, are little books.
Yes, they are.
On another level yet, it's the anima and the animus.
Yes, it is.
So what that means is that which way you have a choice. The choice is to express yourself in the external world, the animus, that is to just go out and do. And the anima is about staying within, not exactly going full force out into the world, but staying within yourself and being true to who you are. So this is the choice,
Right.
and it's presented to you in many ways. It could be within the context of your job, within the context of your relationship, with your creative force.
Mm-hmm.
All this is about, just generally speaking, giving you a choice as to what do you honor within yourself.
Well, let's move to the next card. That was a good animus lesson. Thank you. Look it up, guys.
I hate to do
Anima and animus.
Yes.
Look it up, folks.
Psychological terms loved by people like you.
Yeah, right on. We love Jung. Oh, he could be our man crush too, our second one.
Yes.
Jung.
Jung.
We love him. Carl Jung.
Carl
Our
Jung.
other man crush, Michael Sarian and Carl Jung.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have in the third position.
The unexpected.
Oh, it's the world.
Wow, look at this reading.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, this is a good unexpected card.
very good.
Because wow, suddenly you're like kind of thrust out into the universe.
Right.
It's like a quick birth.
A quick birth.
It's like a birth on the side of the road on the way to the hospital. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know why.
I love how your
It's
mind works, Trudy. I really do.
It's like, oh my gosh, we called the paramedics and it's too late.
too late.
You've already been
Right.
reborn.
Maybe you think you're not ready.
Oh,
Maybe you'd rather like the choice here. Maybe you'd like to stay back here and keep creating and keep, to yourself.
brother.
But instead, you're launched out
Yeah.
into the world.
It reminds me of like one of those cannons that they used to use where they'd put a human being into the cannon, the human
Another
cannon.
great metaphor. Thank you, Trudy.
Boom! Out they go. And didn't you always wonder if that person really survived on the other end?
So
Like,
maybe you get an appointment of some sort, maybe you get a promotion, maybe you, on a very mundane level, maybe you're put in a position where you are public, extremely public,
right.
and you're not ready really to get on front and center stage.
It's basically gonna freak you out.
It's gonna freak you out. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
So anyway, but it's delightful because anytime that you're given the opportunity to be rebirthed, whether you're prepared for it or not, is a tremendous thing.
Well, the cool part about it is you're gonna experience you're basically on a different planet.
Mm-hmm.
A different plane. You're in a different world. You find yourself amongst different people.
Yes.
You have new connections.
Right.
You fall in love with different people.
Right.
It's like a whole new world.
All kinds of choices
Yes.
are presented to you. That's
Yeah.
probably what this is about.
Yeah.
So that suddenly you are presented with enormous amounts of choices to be
Right.
made, and you have to decide from where are those choices going to be made. In your midst is an influence that may not be quite healthy. Let's just say that.
That's right. Could
Just
be.
healthy.
Okay, next
Let's-
card.
There you go.
Well, that's not a big surprise. Okay, at the end of the month we have the Two of Swords, and I don't really blame any of our Taurians for landing on this card, to tell you the truth. The Two of Swords. And what are the swords? The swords are trouble. That's what I say. But she always says it's the intellect. So you're trying to make a choice, and you're trying to make a rational choice, which makes a lot of sense from the Taurian perspective.
Yes.
And, until you, I don't know, to me what this says is two opposing thoughts, and you're actually not able to make a move because you don't know which is the right move, okay? Because you're afraid. Yeah, and then we just said this could be the perfect father, this could be the perfect lover, the perfect boss.
Yes, seemingly the perfect individual in your midst whom you, in a sense, have a great deal of affection for, or at least a karmic tie to. And it becomes an issue for you to make a choice at the end of the month, but you're not willing to make that choice because of this either karmic attraction that you have for this individual, or because the individual has persuaded you of his good wishes,
right?
For
His
you,
sincerity,
his sincerity
right?
For you,
his perfection.
Yes.
And we were saying that this is the world, which is indicative of rebirth, which is indicative of reincarnation. And so now you know we believe in reincarnation over here at Virtual Tarot. Many lives.
Many lives, yes.
So we're just
thousands.
Wondering if this could have some connection with this is a person who has been in your karmic circle in the past, and which what is your decision this time around? Because if you see, we have the Two of Swords, and the card that comes after the Two of Swords is the Three of Swords, which is the card of heartbreak and divorce and separation, and perhaps you've gone through that with this individual before. You care greatly for this individual, so perhaps this month is about doing it different, making a choice. How will you do it this time around with this individual? Which choices will you make? Will you repeat? Will you reboot?
Yes.
Will you take a new path? And that's what it looks like.
It does look that way to me. So you've got quite a important lessons to be learned in the month of July for you.
And consider this guy your teacher.
Yes.
The King of Cups inverted. I mean, he may not look like such a great character right now, but he is your teacher this month.
Yes.
So
that's how it is too in life, that we encounter people and negative events that teach us more than if we had nothing but positive people around us.
Right, exactly.
So that's why it seems like there's lessons to be learned.
Great month, really.
But how exciting for you that you have the world in the unexpected, because you can expect now to have a tremendous flowering of who you are as well.
Right.
So
going to the next level.
Going to the next
level. The next plane of human existence. Which is hopefully higher and not lower.
Yes. Yes.
But we have faith in you, Taurus. So if you'd like a reading and you'd like to know more about this reading and this guy and whoa, who is this karmic lover teacher who could be your boss? It could be, it doesn't have to be a lover.
No.
It could be a sibling even.
It could be anyone who has a position of authority around you, who's in a position of authority around you. They're just in that. But who is emotionally disjointed, let's just say, a little bit off kilter.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Come to our site, virtualtarot.wordpress.com. And we're going to tell you a little bit more in the next video how to get a reading. But in the meantime, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Thank you very much, Taurus.
Thank you so much for coming to our Oracle table for the month of July. And we'll see you in the month of August. Oh my. Bye-bye.
So let's talk a little bit about readings and how our audience can get a reading.
Yes, you just go to virtualtarot.wordpress.com, and we have a menu of readings there. that you can peruse and see if maybe one of those is pertinent to your particular concern or problem. And then
it's very easy. Once you go to the site, first thing,
you pay for it.
You pay for it. So you'll see the donation
but
buttons.
there's all kinds of prices for it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. We have lots of different
prices for it.
You pay for it, and then you send us your question to avatrudy@yahoo.com. We'll get right back to you. It pops up on our little cute little cell phones, and and then we create a reading for you.
Yes, and we create a reading for you, and then we do an audio file of it, meaning that we record it. And then we send that recording via your email back to you so that you can listen to it as many times as you'd like or you need to. So it's you can keep it with you forever.
Yeah, you can share it. You can even gift one to a friend.
Yeah.
Gift a reading to your dad.
Yes. You know what we're trying to do is we're trying to demystify.
Right.
Or if not demystify, I don't think that's the truth. I think that what we're doing is making the tarot much more of something that is pertinent.
Understandable.
Understandable.
It's kind of like the Bible is written in the King James Version, Old English.
Yes.
It's very difficult to understand.
Yes.
So we try to sort of humanize the tarot and bring the symbology down to, like a cultural perspective that we actually all understand, because symbols change
and when they need to be revised according to the culture that you find yourself in.
That's right.
Because otherwise it doesn't have any relevance. You see, when we look at a picture, it's very much like the child's mind. We love pictures.
Yes, we do.
And they open up in us a whole world of ideas. Mm-hmm. And so a picture can represent a multitude of ideas.
That's right.
But you need also to have a certain feel for what particular ideas are more relevant to the question, to the person, to their needs.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So with that said, beautifully by Ava, please stay tuned for the mini documentary all about the history of the tarot from our perspective. Because there are many perspectives, but
we want the women of the world to reclaim the tarot.
This is your book, girls, right here. This is your Bible, Torah.
Everyone especially should have the weight rider deck.
Yes, you should.
In my opinion.
And last but not least, we're gonna have a contest.
A contest. Yes.
All right, everyone. This is the door prize. These gorgeous Valuspa candles.
Yes. The best of the best.
The best of the best. They smell so good. And what do we have?
Pomegranate.
And we have apricot. So in order to win this lovely little gift, what you need to do is post a video telling us what you think of Ava and Trudy at Virtual Tarot.
Why you like the show is really what we're looking
Why you like the show, or
what you get from it.
You can even say why you don't like it.
Of course, that's not going to win anything.
If you're witty enough, it might.
It might if you're witty enough, yes.
Post it to our Facebook page. We're going to put our Facebook link right underneath this video. We really, really want your videos. Post them. We're going to take the best of the best, post them on our YouTube channel.
Yes, we are.
As sort of a mashup.
Yeah, a mashup.
And the winning videos.
You'll get one of these.
And 2 will win.
And get 2, we'll have 2 winners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
So,
we love it. We love it. We want to do a shout out to Swati.
Swati!
Yay!
Hi,
Swati! And also all the bundle keepers out there, which you guys know who you are.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the bundle keepers.
The bundle keepers.
Our male fans whom we love and adore.
We do. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And last shout out is to the Leo King. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you, Leo King.
Yay!
We love you too.
Okay, so we'll see you guys all next month in the month of...
Oh my God, is it August?
Yes.
The years have gone, if not more.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
But stay tuned. You never know what we might do.
That's right.
It's August.
It's August. All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Have a great month.
Bye. Last month we learned about the ancient Egyptian mother goddess Isis, the goddess of the feminine divine, and we traced her 1600-year history and influence throughout the ancient world. This month, we explore the history of the Tarot and its connection to Egypt and Isis and the mystical teachings of the ancient world. The origin of the Tarot is shrouded in mystery. But there's one convincing theory, backed by ample and credible circumstantial evidence, that it originated from ancient Egypt. In his great work called The Gypsies, Samuel Roberts presents historical proof of the Egyptian origin of the Tarot. Roberts offers anthropological and linguistic proof of the Egyptian origins of the Tarot. The word Tarot itself is derived from two Egyptian words, tar, meaning road, and ro, meaning royal. Thus, the Tarot constitutes the royal road to wisdom. And one of the most intriguing legends about how the Tarot may have left Egypt and spread around the world is that after the destruction of the temple Serapeum in Alexandria, a large group of attendant priests banded themselves together to preserve the secrets of the rites of Serapis. Their descendants, the Gypsies, so named because of the Europeans' mispronunciation of the word Egyptians, carried the most precious of the volumes that had been saved from the burning library. Most importantly, the Book of Thoth, the Tarot. These priests became wanderers upon the face of the earth, remaining a people apart, with an ancient language and a birthright of magic and mystery. The Gypsies used the Tarot as both a visual scripture and for purposes of divination. By the 15th century, when the first recorded evidence of the Tarot surfaced, it had taken on the flavor and look of the French aristocracy and royal court, who had been using the Tarot for divination purposes. But the ancient Egyptian symbolism of the Tarot had not been completely removed. There were still many symbols in the Tarot that had ancient Egyptian ties, as is the case with the card of the High Priestess. The lady depicted in this card is called the Isis of the Tarot. A remarkable card symbolically. It's nearly impossible to exhaust its symbolism. However, the crown she wears resembles the one the Egyptian goddess Isis wears. The veil behind the High Priestess is a poignant symbol. This veil hangs between the material world and the world of the subconscious, or dreams, or our deeper spiritual understanding, which is one of the three worlds that Isis ruled. The soul of the Tarot and the path it takes us into deeper self-understanding places it as one of the most intriguing yet widely available tools of Western mysticism. The ancient mystical school of Hermes had an axiom, and that is, as above, so below, which means that what occurs on one level causes change on another level. In this concept, there is no randomness. All is interconnected. The tarot, as a divination tool, works exactly on this principle by showing you, with the cards below, a reflection of yourself and your life on many levels, and your relationship with your destiny as above. The multi-layered, rich in potential revelations of the tarot can be read like a book, which opens up your perceptivity and gives you invaluable insight into your life and into your ultimate destiny. When we as women begin to work with the tarot, we begin to consciously work at our own transformation, unlocking and releasing the power of the feminine divine.